Nice. So, hello, everybody. This is Yes You Can Again. We are here to practice and develop our speaking skills and to see how much we develop it. And if you do not develop anything, that is the main goal of this English session. But to do that, to have a good English speaking session, we must to have some great people, some people who are commitment with their English. And today, can you guess who we got here with us? We are here with Alice, of course. Alice is one of I should say that assiduate member. So she always is here, will be here with us. So her English is very good. She has a speaking English very good, very well. And I couldn't start these English meetings without her. So hello, Alice. How have you been? It's nice to see you here again, to have you here with us.
Hello, Alex, and hello, everyone. I'm doing great. And you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Better now than before because now we're gonna practice the thing that we love, which means English. So we are about to start our speaking skills. And to get started, Alice, I would like to warn the guys that probably they already know because I will put the name on the title of this video here on YouTube. And today we're gonna speak a little bit about movies. So when we go to the movie theater or to the cinema, we must learn some a new vocabularies related to this part. So I prepared some materials here, and I'd like to share with you. I hope you like it because it would be awesome to have a new vocabulary related to that. So without further ado, I will share this screen with you here. And as I told you, today the topic will be movie theater vocabulary. So I have been watching some movies, some videos, and I took up some phrases, some questions from them, and I brought it for you here, for me, for practice our speaking skills. But first of all, so people who are new here, let's talk about a little bit who we are. So let's talk about us. We are a group of people that shares the same passion about it, English language. No one of us here is considered an English teacher, but we are more like an English students that love share our own mistakes or development to others that are struggle to develop their own English skills. And to make it more smoothly, let's break into piece. And today we're gonna just give you some warnings from people. So first thing that you should do is watch this video, and you are doing. And the second one, subscribe at our YouTube channel. And the third one, click on the like button. And the last but not the least, if you have something to add at our English speaking club, just comment below on this video. Okay? So Alice, is it? Would like to give any other advertisement? Would like to say anything for others before we get started?
Uh, okay. I want to speak to all the English learners. I want to tell you guys never give up, and if you practice more, you will be fluent in English. So never be motivated and never be frustrated. Okay.
That's very good advice because I believe that we already struggle with these feelings. Sometimes we got so stressed because we think that we are not developed, but that is not true. Even 10% of the day, you're gonna be improvement. Even if you don't know, even if you don't notice it, just make sure that you are doing your studies on the right time, you follow your steps. So let's get started. This phrase, Alice, have you ever heard this phrase? Someone else already asked it, this phrase for you. Let's go to the movie. Do you know that this phrase means the same thing like let's go watch the movie at the cinema or let's go to the movie theater? This is the same phrase. Just to say, if you would like to invite someone else, your husband or your friends, to go to the cinema, you to go to watch a movie on the movie theater, you can say just let's go to the movie. And they will already know that you'd like to invite them to go to the cinema or to watch a movies. Now, let me ask you her, how was or when was the last time when you go to the cinema, when you went to the cinema, Alice?
Unfortunately, I hardly ever go to the cinema. Last time, let me think, maybe several months ago, I went to the cinema to watch a movie, but I forgot the name. And I usually watch movies at home because we have a very big TV at home, and I think watching movies at home is more comfortable.
Yes, it's true. Sometimes I'm the same boat. I prefer stay home and watch movies at home than go to the place, the crowd place, because no, usually the movie theater is located on shopping malls or on big stations that it will be crowd at that time. It will be there will be a lot of people, and maybe we are not so on that good mood, maybe we are not feeling so good to be around a lot of people, and we just needed to stay at home, sit on couch, and just watching TV, watching movies that we have been choosing. And one thing I believe it's interesting, that if you stay at home, you can do whatever you want. For instance, you can just stay at without any special preparation, you do not need to change your clothes. You do not need to change your maybe to take your car, to take the bus. It's more easier. That's very good. But I like to go to the cinema. And maybe our colleagues will like it as well. And talking about movie theater, place that you must go to watch movies and have fun. That is what's called movie theater. And what type of movie gender would you like to watch, Alice? If you had the opportunity to go to the cinema today, and which type of gender movie you would like to watch? I should say action. I should say this is some opinions for you here. Action movie, horror movie, comedy movie, drama movie, or sci-fi movie. Which one it would be best for you in your opinion?
Okay, actually, I like movies related to maybe something romantics and some daily lives. I don't like action movies. I'm not quite keen to action movies. In action movies, those people just use a lot of guns to shoot each other all the time, and I'm not keen to this kind of movie. I like movies such like Titanic, Roman Holiday. This kind of movie. It is relaxing, and this kind of movie always describe a relationship or a love between a woman and a love story between a woman and a man. So I don't know which kind of category does this kind of movie belongs to. Maybe a comedy movie. I don't know, but sometimes the love story have a bad ending.
Very, very interesting to know that. And honestly, my wife is almost the same like you. She doesn't like movies with gun or action movies. She do not like to watch it. Sometimes she get angry with me because I like it to watch some movies like this. I'm into movies, action movies sometimes. But talking about all these topic, all these gender movies, which I brought for you here on the screen, I should say that horror movie is one that I do not like it. I do not like a horror movie. I don't know why, but horror is like a scary movie that you'll be afraid all the time. I don't like to feel that. I'd like to feel this way all day long. For instance, let me remember here one movie on 1 hour movie which I already watched it. Let me try. I don't know because it's different in English. I all this movie I watch it in Portuguese, in Brazilian it will be like in our Brazilian language. But there's a lot of horror movie that I watch it and I was not so into. And but when it comes to say sci-fi movie, I should say that it's one of my prefer because I like to watch Avengers. It's like a sci-fi movie. It's like action movie at the same time. Avengers, I should say that Hush Hour. Hush Hour is comedy. It's comedy like action and comedy at the same time. Hush Hour is by Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. I like it, this movie, and I noticed that it will be the four. They will release. They are recording the number four movie, the section four movie. I should say that. Yes, it's like four movie from the category. So they had Hush Hour 1, Hush Hour 2, and they already had Hush Hour 3. But now I heard that they are recording, they are planning to make Hush Hour 4. It will be awesome. I gonna go to the cinema, I gonna go to the movie theater to watch it, this movie, because I like Jack Chan, I like Chris Tucker, and that's very good. And let me ask you here, from these movies here that you are seeing on the screen, which I should say that which gender it should be the last movie that you watched? It was considered to be on which gender of movie? The last movie that you watched, even in your home, on the YouTube, on the Netflix, on the platform like that, a streaming platform. I'd like to know the last movie that you watched was considered to be in which gender of this? Action, horror, comedy, drama, or sci-fi movie?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe let me describe this movie. This movie is about actually this movie it's comes from the real life, and there it is about I even don't remember if it is a movie. Let me describe it first. It is about a woman from Syria. Do you know Syria? It is a country there where there are war, and this woman is a good swimmer, and she wants to swim to compete in the Olympics for her country. But unfortunately, someday when she is training and in Syria, there is war, and it's very dangerous in her country. So
Mm.
she became a refugee with her sister, um, and they fled to Germany. And in Germany, as a refugee, she um, mm, she's still insists on swimming, and try to overcome a lot of setbacks, and finally she compete in Olympics. It's this kind of movie,
I
and
should
this
say that's
woman.
drama. I should say that maybe
Okay.
it's more like a drama movie because talk about her life, talking about her difficult that she faced at the time, and some things that changed her life. So it's drama movie. It's a movie that takes your feelings like, oh, so sad these things. I hope she can make it. I hope she can get a better life or things like that. So when we are feeling this, that we are like. I should say that we are trying help her with our feelings. Her when we are watching the movie, we are feeling her feelings. We are. It's like when we are feeling the feelings of the actor. So it's a drama movie. It's considered to be a drama
Okay.
movie. No, that's very interesting. You said about Syria. It's a sad situation which they faced it for a long time there, and that's maybe it's a good movie. But let me honest with you, I'm not into drama movie because I feel so sad sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it hurts my feelings, and I'm not. I would not like to feel like that. So if let's suppose that I'm good. I'm happy. I'm okay on that day, and people decided to watch to play a movie, a drama movie on my home. Oh, that is to be very sad to me because I will they will take my motivations off because drama is sometimes is quite hard movie to watch it. It's sometimes sad as well. Sometimes it's hopey. We have hopey. Sometimes we are hopeless, and That's very that is exactly what drama movie is made for. But there are a lot of people who like it, and it's very famous. It's a very famous genre of movie all over the world. But I do not like as I told you, I have different tastes in movie. I like action, sci-fi, and comedy. I love comedy movies as well. That's very good. So,
Okay.
without further ado, let's jump for our next part of this question. First, do you like animated movies or are they just for kids? What do you think about when we talk about animated? We are talking about cartoons, cartoons movie
Oh yeah.
or yeah. So this first question, what do you think about? Do you like these cartoon movies or let me try help you with one of them? Toy Story. Do you know Toy Story? Toy Story, which is a famous movie from over the world, which is related from a little, should I say, a little toy, exactly a little toy that comes alive, and that's is about whole story from the movie. Or do you
Uh,
think this movie is just for kids?
I know this Toy Story, but I think maybe I have never watched this. Maybe I can give you another example. Uh, the the me I don't know how to pronounce the let me type to you because I don't know how to
Nice.
pronounce it. The manners maybe
The Miners,
run.
okay, I know. That's very good
Yeah,
movie.
I like
The
this.
Miners.
It is also a
Yellow.
cartoon.
It's a little
I,
yellow. Yes,
yeah,
yellow. Yes, yellow stories, yellow characters, something like that. Very good. I love
yeah.
this.
It is very cute. I like this very much. And maybe let me think. There was a time that I used the miners as the wallpaper of my phone. It is so cute. I like it very much, and it is very humorous. And
Yes, indeed.
yeah, so I think cartoons are not just for kids. Adults we also like this kind of movies, and sometimes it can make adults very happy. So but there are really there are some cartoons for kids, and maybe this kind of cartoons are very um, childish. I don't know which word to describe it, and only kids love this, and adults will think, oh, well, that's a little boring. Maybe there are some kind of cartoons.
Yes, yes, of course. They made a lot of cartoons, a lot of movies like that for children's only, of course. But there are a lot of movies that it's like for the whole family. The whole family could watch that movie because it is to teach you something for our children. They help teaching something for our children, but they help us as a parents to understand better what they are feeling. What they're feeling of our children. So that's very good. There are movies to whole family, and of course, there are movies just for kids and just for and for the whole family. So it's two sides. There are two sides when it comes to say cartoons movie. It is there will be or they are movies that is just for kids, of course. Maybe we are as adults we were not interested in watch it, but there will be movies like The Minions, like Toy Story, like movies that is for the whole family. So would you for the family that maybe could watch together with their parents, with their childrens, and they will learn and they will have a fun moment all together. That's very good. Do you enjoy the second one? Do you enjoy movies from your own country or other countries more? Which characters or which movies do you like more? For your home country or you are usually watching movie abroad? You like to watch movies which was made abroad.
I enjoy both, and sometimes I really like Chinese movies because I like traditional Chinese culture very much, and so we have a lot of movies related to ancient Chinese culture, such as the stories about the king and his wives, his a lot of wives. I sometimes I enjoy this kind of movies. Although I know as modern people, there are some opinions that violates our current law, but I still think it is interesting, and but sometimes I also like movies in the United States, because it represents another culture and there it's very interesting. A lot of TV series and a lot of movies in the United States, and um, so let me think. And when I was young, I also liked movies from Japanese and Russia. So I think I like movies from all around the world, and each movie represents a different culture and different stories. Okay.
That's very interesting. I agree. I totally agree with you. And we must to know that each country has their own qualities, their own actors, the good actors, their own story, their own histories that they'd like to share from movies. And I'm the same boat on that one. I like to watch a Chinese movie, Japanese movie, sometimes Russian movie. Honestly, it's quite difficult to watch Russian movies because the majority of movie which I watched that had Russia parts or things like that, it was just people who travel to Russia to see some things. As I told you, I like to watch action movies. So the majority of movies that I watch is from the United States, and there are some. Say, let me try. I spied, they are a guy which was a spy. They travel to Russia and they face some problems there, and they maybe have some actions on Russia on the snow time, and that is the type of movies where I watch it. And but I like it the way I like the when it comes to say Russia, for instance, I like Russia because Russia has a lot of snow, a lot of beautiful place, and of course I'm not into the culture honestly, but I like the country. I like the country because the country is beautiful. There are a lot of great culture. They have a great place to live, a beautiful place to watch it, to visit. And maybe in the future I gonna go there. I don't know. Let's see what the future can bring. But as we just said, I like the movie in general. Should I say that there's no one country it's my prefer? I like to watch Brazilian movies as well. Not so much because there are a lot of movies which are made it here on my country that I don't like it so much. But of course, meanwhile, there are some movies which were made it here in my country that won a lot of awards all over the world, and that's very good for us. So the next question: do you try to watch films that win awards? Are the our should I say that are awards good indicators of film quality? So let's change for this question. So do you like to watch movies that have won awards? Because awards can say for you that this movie it's very good. This movie it's we cannot lose to watch this movie. We cannot waste time, and we must watch this movie. What do you think about movies that have been won a lot of awards and things like that? Rhymes.
Okay, I think movies that have won a lot of awards must be very good. And so when I was in the university, I watched the Hollywood movies, and I just search in Google, search the rank of the Hollywood movies, and I don't know what is this rank according to. But I think the movie that rank very high must have won a lot of awards, such as Oscar awards, and this top movies are really famous around the world, and a lot of people have a lot of good comments on these movies. So I really like this kind of movies. And when I don't know what kind of movie to watch, the awards it's a good indicator for me uh, to find the movies to watch. But this is not absolutely true, because the majority of time the rewards can indicate uh, the good film quality, but sometimes maybe it's not true. There are still a lot of movies that are very good, but haven't won any awards. I have watched some of these movies. I thought it was good, but it was not famous, and it hasn't won a lot of awards. So I think it's not absolutely true. And I there are also some top movies which have won a lot of awards, but I don't like it.
Nice, nice to see. Nice point of view. Your point of view is very interesting in my case because honestly, I never thought that I could search movies to watch like this. But it's very interesting. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to do it the same. I will try to maybe join the Oscar website and see which movies they are voting, which movies receive the majority of consideration, and maybe that can help me to watch it and decide which movie I will watch it with my family. And honestly, let me share with you how we have been doing. We have been choosing movies when we'd like to watch a new movie, and I don't know anything about it. I just go to the Google and I just search for movies 2023, for instance. And the Google will share with me, the Google will show on the screen all the movies which were made on this year, on that year, which I asked. Then I just click on, and the Google will provide me the link to go to the YouTube and to watch a trailer from that movie to see if I gonna like it. And that is exactly what I have been doing to watch movies. But sometimes it's quite this took a lot. Doing that take a lot of time. And when I finally catch something to watch it, people are a bit bored. People are a bit this. They gave up to watch movies because I took a lot of time to search or to I should say to find some good movie to watch because it's quite difficult. There's no so many good movies. And nowadays, I would like to watch. I like to watch movies which were made from 2015, 2012, and things like that. Because in 2023, I haven't seen any interesting movie anymore. The movie that they are making, in my opinion, have been losing quality, have been losing and the real action, the real situations. I don't know. That's my opinion. But I got you. I understand it, and I agree. I will try do the same. I will try looking for movie on the websites that maybe give primes, give awards for them. So, when we go inside at the movie theater, we must know some things. First, we must make sure that isn't sold out. That means we must, if you decided to went to the cinema, to go to the cinema, to go to movie theater to watch a movie today, before we just go there, we must use our internet, our app store, and we must download the app from the movie theater. For instance, the the Emacs, the I should say UCI, Cinemark, or things like that. And we must to make sure that there are some tickets for free. That there are some tickets just available yet, because maybe the movie that you are watching, that you would like to watch it, maybe is already sold out. That means there is no more tickets to buy it because they sold a lot of the tickets from that movie, and you had no opportunity to watch at that time. That means make sure isn't sold out. Have you ever watched that? Have you ever heard this phrase? Did you know that
Yeah.
make sure? Okay, make sure isn't make sure that isn't sold out. Checking all different times the movie is playing. So let me ask you here a question about that. If you are a movie fan, should I say that if you are people who like to watch movies at least once or twice time a week. Once or twice time a week, you decided to watch movies with your husband. Maybe you decide to go to the cinema or just stay at home and watch movies. Which time do you prefer to watch movies? And what I should say, morning, later night, or just weekends? Which is the best day and the best time, in your opinion, to watch movies?
Okay, if I want to go to a cinema, I will choose weekends and Friday nights because on weekdays night, I get off work quite late, and I don't have enough time to go to the cinema, or the theater. It's the same. And but if I want to watch a movie at home, I don't have any time preference. But I hardly ever choose small morning because morning is very busy. I have to prepare for a lot of things and then go to the work. Usually, after work, I will choose to watch some movie. But now, I find a very interesting thing because now we have TikTok, and it offers us a lot of it provides us a lot of short videos, just like a trailer. And I usually watch a movie by TikTok, just watch a very short video which introduces this movie, and I will finish watching it in maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and I will know all the important plots of this movie and the endings of this movie, and then I will not watch it. I usually do these kind of things.
Nice, nice. Honestly, I had no TikTok yet. I usually use this app some, I should say, 1 year ago, things like that. But today I have no more access on it because, I have so many things to deal with that maybe TikTok will take more time for me. So that's why I decided not to use it. But there are a lot of people who in Brazil use it. I should say the majority of people all over the world love TikTok, and I should say that I like it, but I decided not to have it because I already have on my cell phone Facebook. I have a Messenger. I have a YouTube channel which I have been using to WhatsApp. That took me a lot of time because I have my commercial account and my private account on my same cell phone. So if I decided to open account again on TikTok or Instagram because I had no Instagram as well. And maybe it will take a lot of time. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about maybe made a Instagram account to share my YouTube channel, to share my things, my own professional things, just to use it on this way. But I don't know yet. I'm not sure about it. I will think in the future. And also, you pick up your movie, and it's time to after you decided to choose what type of movie, which means which genre of movie you're gonna watch it, and after you see that there are a lot of tickets available yet, so now it's time to go to watch your movie. And to do it, we must to of course, let me just to say here to take a pic or to take a ticket to watch your movie. Some places like we are living in a technological boom. Some months ago, we talked about this here on our YouTube channel. If you didn't watch it, people, I really recommend that you go back and watch the movie that we're talking about, the technological boom that we are living in. And thinking about that today, it's almost it's rare. I should say it's rare or it's rare. It's quite difficult to pronounce it this, but it's not so common to find some people to sell you the ticket to, and nowadays because there are a lot of machine which is responsible, which is in charge to do it. So you just go to the machine, to automatic machine or ATM, and you just decided to buy for them. You choose the accent, like I should say here, you choose the seat that you're gonna use it to watch a movie. So maybe I'd like to ask you here, Alice, if you gonna go to the movie theater and you are on this screen on the ATM automatic machine, and you are about to choose the seat that you're gonna use it to watch with your husband. So let me ask you her. which part of the room you would like to be to watch the movie? You would like to be on the closer to the screen or far from the screen? Let me try and understand a little bit better which is gonna be your taste from watch the movie.
Oh, okay. Before answer this question, I noticed that in the previous slides, there are some Chinese characters on it. Did you could you read this?
No, I have no clue.
It
Can you
is.
can you read it to me?
Oh yeah, 自助取票区.
I have no idea what you just said. What you just said. How
Okay,
difficult in Chinese? It's quite difficult, man. I don't know. It's. Can you say again?
自助取票区.
What does this mean? Try to translate in
Okay.
English to see.
Okay. This is self help getting ticket area. This means I don't know how to translate it very well, but this means this is a machine. You can get your movie ticket, and you can you self this is self help area. No other people will help you. You can just do it by yourself. It's this meaning.
Okay. Just for you have an idea, I do not have a intention to bring a Chinese, but that is exactly the first picture that Google shared me, and I just took this picture because I thought interesting. I remember, maybe Alice will know exactly what it is, so that's why I brought it. At the first time, I didn't notice that it was Chinese, but when I was building this material, I remember, that is maybe it's Chinese. I have no sure about it, but I thought it would be a Chinese or things like that. It's quite different, Chinese and Japanese, isn't it? Japanese is different, how they write things, or is the same?
A little different. But sometimes I could read some Japanese because in Japanese there are some Chinese characters, but there are also some characters that is not Chinese. Um, uh, that is made by Japanese people, and so but sometimes I could understand Japanese, and I usually buy some such as sunscreen or some cream from from Japan, and I could know what it was by reading the Japanese, but I can't pronounce this. We
Oh,
have different pronunciation.
but that's very interesting. I thought very good to have this part here to know a little bit more about your language, your native language, and I like it to the way the sound seems to be in Chinese. That's very good. And I can see here, in my point of view, of course, I can see one, two, three, four, five characters. I should say that, in my opinion, it's five characters,
Yeah.
five letters. I should say that it would be just five letters, but it's not like this. Each characters means some things can means two or three words together. I don't know. It's something in this way. It's something like that because you read a lot of things, but I just see here five characters. So I try to understand how many words there is and these characters, these five characters, you know.
Yeah, actually there are five characters. And the first two means self help, and the second and the third one and the fourth one together means getting your ticket, and the last one means area.
Oh, that's very good. Nice. Thank you so much for helping me. And now I got more interested in this language. Very good. Very good. And maybe people who are watching us, that's very interesting as well. We're gonna have a good answers from our followers here. And now I'd like to know which seat do you prefer when you are at the cinema or at the movie theater? Which seat do you like to sit on? Which means you prefer rather stay closer to screen or far from screen, or maybe left side or right side? Which place do you choose if you are on the screen right now? You would like to choose?
Uh, okay. I don't know. But in my opinion, everyone have the same. I have the same preference on this. I think we both like seats in the center of the theater. Not too far away from the screen and not too near to the screen. Just in the center and not in the not in the left and not in the right, just the center. I think this is the best place. And in China, uh, I usually select the seats. But when it's very near to the start time of the movie, usually this kind of good seats are sold out. So I find that usually people will choose the seats in the center first.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Sometimes we must so hurry up to buy it before you do anything. When you went to the shopping, when you go to the shopping mall to watch it with the main goal to watch a movies, you must go to the movie theater first, first thing first, and just choose it, the right movie for you, and of course, select the right city. And after that, you, of course, maybe the movie will just start in some hours ahead. Some maybe you're gonna be waiting on the shopping mall for 1 hour, an hour and a half before the movie gets started, before the movie is played. And after you buy it, of course, you can go to the maybe food station. Maybe you can go to some stores to see if you have something to buy it. And that is what, at least that is exactly what we use it to do here at our country, at Brazil. When I went to the movie theater, I go to the cinema store and I watch it. I look it for the movies that I'm looking for, and I pay a closer attention what time it will be playing. It will be playing this movie, and I choose the time which it would be closer to the right time when I was there. And of course, sometimes I must wait at least 1 hour, 1 hour and a half before this movie is playing. And during that time, I will go to the other stores just to spend time until my movie will start. So that's very good. But I agree with you. I like to watch on the middle of the cinema, the middle of the room. I do not like to be closer and even so far. But let me tell us a short story. There were a time when I was at the movie theater that I was so into to watch Avengers Endgame. Do you know Avengers Endgame? It was the last movie from the Avengers series, and that time, unfortunately, always was crowd. The cinema, it was crowd, and I would like to watch at that night. I think with myself, I will watch a movie today. And I pick up my wife, and we both went to the cinema. When we arrived there, I go ahead directly to the movie theater. When my wife and I arrived at the movie theater, we were about to buy the ticket, and we noticed that there isn't sold out, which means maybe there will be some place to watch it on that time yet. And I go to this screen at the ATM, automatic machine, and when I was at this screen, can you guess which seat were left without choosing? Be choosing just these two. Let me try share here with you. Let me try point it here. This boat here was the only one available to that time. Can you see it?
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I can see in the
yes, almost
right
the left. Almost
corner.
yes, yes. The right and the middle columnar and the right side. So the boats, it was the only one available. And as I was so, I should say, so flammable to watch it, so interesting to watch at that time, my wife and I took this ticket, and I had to watch a movie like this. I must to watch it. I had to just face put my face up down, and I should like to watch my movie like this, watching and seeing and looking the characters, because I was so close to the screen, and the screen it was so high, and I must watch like this. I It was not so good, it's not so comfortable. But as I took the 3D cinema, it was very good to watch in 3D in that position, because all the screen cover all the wall, and it was very, very interesting. Besides, my neck hurt, I should say, yeah, my neck hurt, my back hurt, because I had to watch almost 2 hours and a half the movie like this, looking up, not just looking ahead. It was very, it was very uncomfortable, I should say. Now I pick up back this picture, but I'd like to know, what is your favorite movie of all time? Why do you like it?
Hmm. Okay. I usually change my favorite movie. So, but now I like Roman Holiday. Do you know this?
I've heard, I never watched it, but I heard some comments.
Oh yeah, I like this movie very much because it is a side love story. It has a bad ending, and the women and the man uh, love each other, but they couldn't be together in the end. Um, and because I don't know why I like this movie this year. Maybe because I visited Rome this year, and there are a lot of scenes in the movie, and I can also see it in reality, and it's very exciting. And actually, when I was traveling in Rome, uh, I planned my trip according to this movie, just to see, yeah, all the famous tourist attractions in this movie. Because this movie, let me introduce this in brief. This movie is about a princess who fled from her home and to find some freedom. And she came to Rome, and she thinks that she thought that Rome was beautiful, and she met a handsome man who was a photographer, and this man uh, took her to visit the whole Rome, and all the famous tourist attractions. So it's also a good tour guide, travel guide for me.
Nice, nice, very interesting. That's very interesting. You gave me the answer for these two questions. So the movie that you like the most, and why do you like it? So very good. In my opinion, I'm like I said, I'm unfortunately I like the action movies. The more I believe, the best movies in my opinion is related to action. Honestly, I couldn't remember the only one to say that I like the most. It's quite difficult to decide at just one movie. Maybe in the future, I will try to say that one that I like it so much, not the most, because I don't know exactly. I'm not sure about it yet, but I like the most. It was um, wow, how difficult it is to choose one. But I should say that I just said Avengers. Sometimes I like it so much. This Marvel movies. I'm a huge fan on the Marvel movies. So Avengers, maybe Spider-Man, things like that. I like this movie. You can call me like a child because this movie is more for child people. But I don't care. I like it. Marvel movies. That's the best in my opinion. And there are four different types of movie theater. Do you know how they are called? Let's change it here again to see. Now, I'd like to say that they in the United States they call the Dolby, which is one of the best screen, the best movie room to watch the movie. It's called the Dolby. But second time we the second place we have IMAX, which is one of the large screen as well, but the Dolby is a little bit better. And we have 2D. which is a normal place to watch a movie. They have an average sound, an average screen. Honestly, they have a small screen. To be honest, is not so good anymore. And they have, of course, 3D movies room. 3D movies room is that room when you receive a 3D, I should say, a 3D glass, like this. They gave it in your hands a 3D part of glass, and it's like a plastic glass. It's a red and blue, one red and other blue, and you can see the things like go out of the screen and come to you. And that is means 3D, so it's more realistic place. And talking about this four type of screen, I'd like to know which one do you prefer to watch movies? Do you like to watch a Dolby? Do you like to watch an IMAX or in 3D moving room? Which one is the best for watching, or maybe which one here and which one here you never have watched it on this place?
Okay. If I don't care about the price, I think the Emax and the 3D are the best. Actually, maybe Emax is the best because a lot of movies are made not unsupported for 3D. So, but if Emax supports all kinds of movie, but in my opinion, Emax and the Dolby, the difference between Emax and Dolby is just Emax has a bigger and higher screen and better image quality. So I think the Emax is the best one, but I hardly ever choose this because it's expensive, and I think the Dolby screen is big enough for me, and the image quality is also big enough for me. But the next time I will try the Emax.
Yes, me too. Unfortunately, I never use it. I never went to the IMAX cinema. There are a lot of IMAX rooms here where I live, at the shopping malls, but I usually go to the Cinemark or to the ICU. I don't know if there is any other place all over the world, but there a place here when I use it to go. It's called the ICU, and I usually went to this place to watch or 3D movies because 3D movies is not so expensive here anymore. Of course, depend which place are you going, but but honestly, it's not so expensive compared to 2D and 3D. I rather prefer to watch 3D. But as you just said, there are a lot of movies which unfortunately does not support the 3D movie. So, and I must to choose the right place to watch it on 2D because there is the only place, it will be the only place that this movie will be watched. And I like the both of them, but as you just said, we must to take care about the prices because, of course, if you'd like to watch the best one, you're gonna pay it. You must to pay it the right price, the high prices. And now, I would like to ask you, who is the most beautiful actress in the world, or actor or actress in the world? Who is the most handsome actor in the world? So I'd like to just turn it on in one question. Who is the most beautiful or the most handsome actor in the world, in your opinion?
Oh, it's a hard question. Uh, there are a lot of actually all the movie actors and actors are very beautiful and handsome, or else they couldn't be they couldn't be an actor or an actress. But maybe let me type you my favorite actress. I also don't know how to pronounce this. Audrey Hepburn. Oh, you are mute.
Okay, sorry. Let me see here. Who is she? Let me Google it.
She's
Okay.
very famous, but now she's died.
Ah, okay. Really? She's died.
Yeah, because she she was active in the last century, maybe
Mm.
1940s. So now she's if now she's still alive, she will be maybe over 100 years old.
Oh, right. I got you. So very good. And it's very interesting to know that you have this taste in music because honestly, today, young people or actually people like to watch movies more when we use more technology to make it. But maybe your taste is your movie taste is more related to, I should say,
Old
standard.
movies.
Yes, standard or things like that.
Yeah.
Movies more.
She's
Yes, that's it. That's it. I like the way that you said.
yeah, she is the actress of Roman Holiday.
Oh, I got it. Very good. Very good. You have a
And
good taste.
yeah, and I also like some young actress such as Jennifer Aniston. And I also think her ex husband called Brad Pitt is handsome. I like them very much, but unfortunately they divorced.
Yes, yes. I honestly I like it when it was just Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Do you know Angelina Jolie?
Yeah, she's also very beautiful.
Yes, it was. I believe Angelina Jolie. I don't know. I don't remember, but maybe Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. It was for Brad Pitt. It was Angelina Jolie, her first woman, her first wife. But after that, got divorced of her, and he married with Aniston again. And after that, he divorced of Aniston again. I don't know. He has some problems when they're with their
Yeah,
relationship. They got divorced 2 or 3 times. I'm not sure about it, but I like the both. I like them both. I like the Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. She made a lot of great movies. I liked her, and he was one of character from Friends. Remember Friends?
yeah.
The movie title, I should say, the series Friends. She was one of the characters, and that's it. I like the both as well. They are very good actors and actress. Nice. And last but not least, how long should a movie be? Or how long is too long? Let me see. Let me tell you my own example here. I use the last time when I went to the cinema, the movie was 2.5 hours. The movie took 2.5 hours to finish. And in your opinion, how long should be a movie, or how long it was the last movie that you watched?
Usually, the movies about 2 hours. I think this is a standard time, and I think this length is okay. And but I have watched a movie that lasts maybe over 3 hours, and I think it was a little long. And during the movie, a lot of people went out maybe to the restroom or buy some drinks and food and then go back. This means it's a little long. And I also don't like movies that is too short. And because if it is too short, I usually means there are a lot of plots that is not quite easy to understand. Because if you tell a story, you need some time to tell very whole, to tell a whole story. But if you only have 30 seconds, you can't tell a lot of details of this story. So it's hard to understand. You are mute again.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes my button from Moody is working by itself. I didn't took it. I didn't play it. But let me see here. How long? As you just said, 3 hours. It should be so long, in my opinion. 3 hours and a half. I remember a movie right now during your speech. I already the movie that I watched it with it was a little bit past from 3 hours. It was called the Avatar. Have you ever heard about Avatar?
Oh yeah. I was talking about this movie just now. I last time I watched this. It is maybe longer than 3 hours.
Oh, that it was a movie. That was a movie that you were talking about. Okay, I got you. Sorry, but I guess it was 3 hours and a little bit more. And of course, I have watched it, the first part of the movie. I like it so much, and I was so curious to watch the second part of one, but I didn't expect that took me 3 hours. But even though it was a great movie, I like it so much. And after you choose, as we started this English meeting, telling people how some vocabulary to starting or when they go to the movie, when they go to the movie theater, what they should do if they must to choose the right movie to watch it. They must to see and check out if there is sorting out, and there isn't sorting out, which means that it to be available for them to watch it. We talked about the ATM, which means an automatic machine, which is able to provide them the ticket by, and they don't need it to interact with any other person to buy the ticket. Today, we are living a technological boom, so the automatic machine is available to them to watch it, to assist them, and they do not need it to talk with anyone if they don't need it, if they don't want it. And after you finish everything, it's of course necessary. I don't know, but it's like a karma. It's like a thing that you must do it. Everyone do it the same. It's to buy a drink or a refrigerant, and of course, they call to buy a soda and to buy a popcorn to watch your movie. So after you do it, you just needed to go to the movie room and enjoy your movie that you choose it. Let me ask it here, Alice. When you went to the movies, when you go to the movies theater, do you usually eat popcorn or buy some soda drink? What do you choose to eat on the cinema? People like to buy chocolate. People like to buy some other type of candies. But let me ask you your taste. When you are at the cinema move, what things would you like to eat during the movie?
Okay. When I was young, in university, and in high school, every time I went to the cinema, I would buy popcorn and cola. Uh, I um I hardly ever buy a soda, but I would buy cola, ice cola, and but now I don't buy these things in the cinema, because um it's a little unhealthy, and now I am an adult. Sometimes I need to control myself, but I really like these things. Next time, when I go to the cinema, I will buy these things. I actually, maybe two days ago, when I was having lunch in our company's cafeteria, I smiled popcorn, and so did my colleagues. So we tried to find the source uh, of this smile, but we failed. And so now I really want to eat popcorn. Maybe tomorrow I will have a try.
Yes, honestly, I should say, I must be honest here, so there's no reason to lie. I never bought and popcorn on the cinema. I always went to the cinema. I always should say that at least once on each 6 months, my wife and I went to the cinema, or at least we tried to went to the cinema. But honestly, even she or he, or even she or me, we didn't bought any popcorn at the cinema. First, I'm not liking to popcorn, to be honestly. To be honest, and the honestly, I usually buy some coca, as you just said, some soda, but popcorn is not one of the things on my list. And honestly, we went to some other stores at the shopping mall, and we decided to buy some chocolate, some. There's another way. I don't know how can I call this. Let me try to search her. Just a second. Just a second. Um, Snakes, yes. Sometimes I decided to buy some snakes. I didn't know. I don't even know that snakes could be the same. Could be the same meaning that they have the same meaning. But Google said me that snakes is the same like salgadinho in Portuguese. But honestly, I didn't know until I searched here on the Google. So yeah, when I went to the cinema, I usually buy some drinks like Coca, as you just said, and soda, whatever taste it has. But before that, I went to some other stores and I decided to buy some chocolates, some snakes, and I took it to the cinema room. And when the movie started, I decided to eat it, not popcorn. Popcorn is not some. I'm not so into in popcorns, but that's very good. People, it's like a karma. People must to buy it, popcorn on the cinema. I don't know why, but they like it. And that's it, Alice. We did. We finished our English meeting for today. We talked a lot. We learned so many ways to express ourselves when the main point is watching movies, movie theaters, and things that happen. And I even learned a new phrase in Chinese. Honestly, I didn't learn because I cannot say again. If you ask me, can you repeat what I just said? I will be honest with you. I don't know. I have no clue. I like so much how the Chinese language sounds, but honestly, I never had the ability to say anything. Let me try say. There are some greetings in Chinese that it's easy to say, easy to pronounce. Is it there? There isn't. There isn't some greetings. Should I say how are
Yeah.
you, or hello, or goodbye, or things like that?
Uh, hello. Hello in Chinese is 你好.
Ni hao, that's it. I heard
Yeah.
about that before. Oh, that's it. Ni hao or things like that. That maybe is the last, the only things that I'm able to say in Chinese. But I like the way the Chinese language sounds. It's very beautiful, and it's quite hard to write in Chinese, as you just note here. In my
Yeah.
opinion, it was like a code. I never could imagine it. And because, of course, I never studied Chinese, honestly. I never tried to learn Chinese because Chinese letter, because it's quite. I have been scared how you write, how is difficult to understand the words. But when I found someone who are able to read and to write and to speak, I feel so impressed. I got so impressed because it's very beautiful. Your native languages. Thank you so much for teaching me even a little bit. I like it to learn. And that's it, Alice. I believe that we did it. I don't know if you like it. How it's very good. Did you like it to talk about this topic? Do you thought interesting? I remember that we already talked about the movies before, but not that way, but not in that deep way. I think it was very important bring this topic here, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it to spend this night, of course, because in China now it's a little bit later. And let me know what do you think about the topic, the today's topic.
I really like today's topic, because it is related to entertainment. Movies is an interesting things for us, and talking about these things on Saturday is a very good experience. So I like it very much, and actually maybe this is the first time we talk about the cinema. So thank you very much for bringing this brand new topic to our English speaking session. And I can use some new vocabularies. It is very good.
Yes, me, I feel the same, and thank you to be here to be able to practice with me. And today it was awesome. I'd like to thank you, all of you who are watching us here from the YouTube channel, and all of our followers here, people who we are already 107 people followers from the YouTube, and our YouTube channel is growing. I'd like to have more and more people, of course. And as I told you guys from the beginning of this English YouTube channel, our YouTube channel is related to people, or is created to people who are wish to learn and to develop their speaking skills. And I have been working on this main goal. I have been working on this area. So we are not English teacher, but we are here to help you and to try share with you all the things that we have been learning by ourselves. But thank you so much, Alice, to be here again. Thank you for all of you who are watching us from the YouTube channel. I'd like to finish this English meeting here to say that if you are not subscribed, subscribe it here and give it a thumbs up. And don't waste your time. Just leave in the comments below and asking for help or asking to be here with us, because we will be so glad to have you here to practice and to enjoy your time with us speaking English. So thank you so much, Alice, but I'd like to ask you to hold on for a minute. Hold on, because I will just finish this meeting here from the YouTube channel. So hello for everyone who are watching us from the YouTube. Bye-bye and take care. See you in the next English meeting.